Hello and welcome to the Shooting Outdoors channel. We're at the indoor range today and rifle on the bench is the GAMO Maxxim Elite in 177, which is GAMO's 10-shot repeat Springer.
Comes with 2 magazines as well, so I've taken all the boxes already. Let's give it a shot.
The Maxxim Elite is an innovative multi-shot break barrel gas ram air rifle by Spanish gunmaker GAMO, retailing in the 225 to 275 price bracket. Now granted, I said Springer in the intro, but it is a gas ram featuring GAMO's own IGT or inert gas technology system. The tough plastic shrouded barrel features GAMO's Whisper Maxxim integrated moderator, which helps reduce the muzzle bark more than we expected, though those vents are pretty much for decoration only. Both the synthetic and woodstock options don't come with GAMO's shockwave absorber recoil pad, but the one fitted was good enough. The stock is well made with an ambidextrous and height adjustable cheek piece, which is not that common on rifles in this price category. The checkering is formed by pressing rather than laser etching into the beech stock, and foreign inserts have been utilised for the extra grip into the chunky CNC machined stock. The locking linkage is typical of most rifles in this category, as is the bluing, which is matted slightly, suggesting that a layer of protection lubricant wouldn't go amiss. However, it's nothing really to write home about, and overall the aesthetics of the rifle aren't that shabby. The Maxxim Elite comes with a simple and ergonomic manual safety forward of the trigger. The CAT, custom action trigger, is a cast alloy and has a length and final sear adjustment. Now we weren't allowed to adjust it, but certainly would if we owned it. As being a gas ram, the current setting we found was very long and mushy, but again you can adjust this out with help from the GAMO Innovation webpage. The trigger guard is metal and very simple, slightly more reminiscent of CZ455 rimfire rifles. Either way, it does a good job of allowing critical adjustment and protection of the trigger. The Maxxim Elite comes with a very innovative 10-shot magazine system, which we soon started calling the humpback whale bit, though its proper name is Replay 10. And yes, as Tom stated in a punt to the S410 HW110 battle, it comes with 2 magazines. That, due to colouring, reminds us of the BSA PCP magazines. The mechanism is moulded from polymers, and we wouldn't like to comment on how robust they are, other than, with the magazines in your rifle or your coat pocket, you shouldn't have a problem with them. Probably not a good idea though to put the spare in your back pocket. Using the magazine is simple. It's push button to release and easily done with one hand. Bombing the drum is as simple as rotating the drum and dropping the pellets in as you go. Once a pellet is seated, the drum locks until the pellet is removed. As for loading, it's a push fit, that's it deal. Honestly, we thought it would just be a cheap gimmick, but the system works flawlessly. As you break the barrel, the hump drops to line the magazine and barrel, and as the piston begins to lock, a probe in the hump pushes the pellet into the breech. As you return to lock the barrel, the probe withdraws and the magazine indexes. Yes, you do have to make a large movement if the second target is still around, but at least that reload time is hugely reduced, as is fidget time. It comes with a simple fixed parallax GAMO branded scope with weatherproof turrets, a one-piece mount, a chunky variable power wheel and the usual eye relief adjustment at the rear. The reticule is a 30-30 duplex. The wire is very fine, making it ideal for stacking pellets into a target. The variable power ring allows fluid and firm cycle from 3 power right the way up to 9 power, allowing the shooter to acquire a range of targets at ranges in excess of the ballistic limit of the pellets. The turrets are finger adjustable and can be reset if you mark the housing face. The increments themselves are standard 1/4 inch at 100 yards, making it adjustable enough to get a fairly precise zero at airgun far zero ranges. The final jewel in the crown for the scope is use of GAMO's RRR system, or recoil reduction rail, that should preserve the scope from deterioration, which is something I find happens after around 3,000 to 4,000 shots on recoiling air guns, and in some cases even sooner. Although the recoil is a bit poppy, being a gas ram and all, the GAMO shot out the box with around a 3-inch 10-shot group, which does sound horrendous, but after 40 to 50 shots it calmed down and was printing less than 1.5-inch 10-shot groups on RWS Superdome and Daystate Rangemaster Sovereign. We're more than confident that a good barrel clean to remove the rust preventatives and another lead-in would bring this barrel to the sub-half-inch territory. Pellet and hold experimentation would also tighten things up. Either way, this is a 10-shot rifle that should hold its own in a PCP dominated market, until the other manufacturers come out with their own 10-shot mechanisms. So that's it for your Boxtroll review on the GAMO Maxxim Elite. I personally need to get that to work in my cheek piece, get my cheek well right and then adjustable stock, get all that set up right. But one thing I will say, and that surprised me, I thought being plastic and being, it's a bit of a gimmick really, isn't it? But it actually works really, really well. I mean, we've been shooting that no problem, and to stop me fidgeting around with springers, I'd be tempted to go back out in the field.
That is an awesome feature. Works really well. Yeah, makes just reloading an absolute breeze.
As for what it's going to be like out in the field robustness wise, it is plastic, does wobble a bit. I can't really say what it's going to be like long term. It would be nice to see it out in aluminium, get this all nicely finished so it's a bit more robust. Yeah. But that's just going to up the cost, and around about the 230 to 250 mark, depending on where you shop. Not bad, not a bad little setup.
Good little package. Yeah.
Nice adjustable trigger as well, once you get it set where you need it.
Yeah.
So that's it. As always, subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook. We'll catch you next time. Stay safe, shoot straight. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. So that's it for our little what we're going to call them, Boxtroll reviews.
Boxtroll reviews. Good.
Yeah. Right, guts in, chest out. Cheers.